Just looking around, you can see why families would love it here at Heritage Park. As soon as you get out of your vehicle, you can step back in time and take the trolley from the parking lot to the front entrance gate. Once you're inside the park, you'll find old-fashioned fair rides and games, a paddle wheeler, a steam train, and horse-drawn wagon rides. Explore a little further and you'll find a 1910 village full of interesting shops and fascinating people. You'll find a fur trading post, a pre-railway settlement, and an Aboriginal encampment. There's a roundhouse and a railway car shop and the Gasoline Alley Museum. Outside the front gates is the Heritage Town Square with shopping, restaurants, and a gazebo. And there are always lots of events and activities going on throughout the park. One of the favorite spots for kids in Heritage Park is the Midway. There are swings, a carousel, a Ferris wheel, and even more rides and games. The mini Ferris wheel and the boat swings are always a hit with the little ones. You can easily use the steam train to get you from one area of the park to another, as there are 3 stations throughout the park. The SS Moyie takes you for a leisurely boat ride around the reservoir. Another way to see the entire park is by hopping on the horse-drawn wagon. This is a round-trip ride with no stops, and the wagon boards across from the Wainwright Hotel. The wagon drivers usually have lots of stories to share along the way. If you have a train lover in your family, Heritage Park is the place to be. Besides the tram from the parking lot and the steam train, there are historical cars, engines, and cabooses in the roundhouse and the train shed. If your train lover also happens to love cars, tour the Gasoline Alley Museum. Antique cars and old gas pumps are just the beginning. There are interactive exhibits and photo ops abound. Gasoline Alley can easily be an afternoon outing on its own. If your family really wants to feel they've gone back in time, tour the many buildings, shops, and houses in Heritage Park. Get a glimpse at how the wealthy lived, as well as the not so wealthy. Kids usually find the schoolhouse fun with the tiny desks and lesson plans for all grades on the chalkboard. And the best part is all the wonderful costume storytellers, sharing history and telling tales of long ago. When your gang gets hungry, Heritage Park has lots of options for food. Wherever you are in the park, you're not far from snacks, lunch, water, and treats. There are 3 shops in the 1910 village that offer family favorite treats: the candy store, the ice cream shop, and the bakery. It may be hard to decide which of these treats your family will indulge in. Maybe all 3. There's so much to see and do at Heritage Park, you may find it hard to do it all in one day. There are over 117 exhibits, shops, and displays. Check out the park map online, and that way you can plan for your family's must-sees. When you get here, relax, pace yourself, and enjoy your journey into the past.
We've been going to Heritage Park for years, and our kids have their favorites.
Candy shop. Midway rides. Steam train.
And Mom and Dad, well, we have our favorites too. Alberta Bakery. SS Moyie. Snooker. I think what our family enjoys the most about a day at Heritage Park is the feeling that we have when we are there. Time slows down and we stroll from one happy moment to the next, feeling a little less anxious and a little less rushed and a lot more relaxed. I'm not saying that there are never any frustrating parent-child moments while at Heritage Park, but the surroundings and the feeling of traveling back in time seem to make those moments so much easier to deal with.